Yes, I think I feel like I'm in the right place. On the one hand, everything is new and fascinating and interesting, and I get to know new people and new projects. But on the other hand, it looks like everything is familiar, and we are friends with the team, and we are colleagues working together. So I think that wouldn't be a problem if to work here for quite a long time if it's needed. Yeah.
Yes, I feel very comfortable here. So many nice people. It really feels very friendly. But to adapt to your work is not easy because of the language. I mean, this is something I can't deal with the typography and all these things. But in terms of like the way you work, that's perfect. That's exactly same way we are working, and I can really identify myself with the projects you are doing. I appreciate your work a lot, so that's easy.
Well, concerning the studio work, the formative work, I think that on the one hand it's pretty much alike, and there are many things in common, but I think it's well, normal, because we are all working in the design sphere, and the design trends are more or less the same all over the world. They are spreading very quickly and quickly changing, but we are all in the same, say, informational field. But on the other hand, there is some slight differences and some useful experience. For example, the first thing is that everything here is done in a specific German way. I mean that everything is well structured, well ordered, and is done step by step, and that's a very good point. The other thing is that Factor works a lot with digital, and there are some very good points to be learned from. And also structural design is important here, in the stage of prototyping is very crucial, and I think that we can learn some very useful things from here, and maybe later on integrate them in Russia.
It's really a breakthrough that you do your videos after you finish your projects, and you explain in a very, very modern and new way what is behind, and what your strategy and your ideas are about. So this is something we can really learn from you. You're doing it in a very, very nice way. And also how you well integrate playful things in your work. We're, as Germans, are a bit more structured maybe, and so I like the way you're just having this little twink in the eye thing in your work. This is also something I like a lot.
I can see both local and global branding done here on a very high level, and that's a pleasure for me just to see it and to participate in the projects. Concerning global branding, I can't say that there's a struggling difference in what we are doing, and that's again because of the universal trends in design I already talked about. But the local insights are very important, and I think that here so far I've seen some local in terms of being European insights. For example, a great number of healthy living products and packaging for them. For example, doing store checks and looking at the studio work, we can see some striking breaking through solutions in healthy products packaging design, and I hope to learn more about those trends, because I believe these are the trends coming to Russia, and they are already there, but I believe they're going to be spread for a certain time, and I hope we can do some beautiful things maybe together, or using the experience we get from one another concerning the local and global insights here.
Well, you're working on an international level, so that's also comparable to what we are doing. But I see that there is a different culture behind. So the culture of a country also gives many insights for how a project should be like. And I find this back, and you will also, I think, find our roots back in our work. So this is very, very interesting to discover, and I want to learn more about Russia and the Russian design culture, so that I can understand and read your work even better. But in terms of global branding, well, you're just doing a great job, and you're awarded for that. So it shows, it proves.